just show that. So it'll be tops and chassis, and then pretty close to there in downforce too. The engine starts turning a corner. Yeah. We've got potential on this car. It looks like a clouded over sky for qualifying. I think we're pretty happy with the car as set up. I think we're probably going to be in the 134s. I think our car is just going to be with a little bit of speed or speed boost. We should be pretty good, in pretty good shape for like a 134 lap. There's a lot of straightaway time, and the engine just running at max, I think, is going to knock the time down significantly. Woo! Go wide. So one thing that's weird when you man, this is where we're going to see the speed. We threatened 210 pretty easily. The car just feels a fair bit overpowered right now. Oh man, we might actually need to go faster. What time did we do? We did a 1:30.
Certain changes to the car during a pit stop.
5,
You can tell
5.
me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display.
Oh man, there's a time to go back out there actually.
Cycle through command groups with the MFD button.
Well, we get a fresh set of tires. Our teammate actually did better than us. I think this is one of the rare tracks where the AI is actually quite strong. It's just weird. Yeah, Acclaim didn't really move. I guess we'll see how this goes. I need to work my way through the field. But yeah, I think it's just one of those weird. I probably could have got through if I had done a little bit cleaner corners. The car just felt a little overpowered because we don't usually run the engine that hard through corners. This is going to be one of those situations where the qualifying pace is weird, but the race pace should just be fine.
It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
$13, $19, $30. We should have enough to a one stop, but the game might decide it's quicker to two stop. Might decide that. In its infinite wisdom.
It's the final chapter of the season then here at the spectacular Yas Marina circuit. It's a race where the pole sitter failed to finish in 3 of the first 4 events. A front row start here is by no means a guarantee of victory, so we go into battle once more as we get underway at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We have 21 corners here at the Yas Marina circuit, 12 to the left and 9 to the right. It's a total lap distance of just over 3.4 miles. There are 2 long back straights opening up some.
I have won this track before, but it's a very, very hard track to win.
Lap speeds of around 123 miles an hour. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. So, let's briefly discuss Lewis Hamilton. What a season they've had. A well-deserved championship victory, and the pressure now surely off, with the title already in the bag.
It really is well-deserved. I wouldn't say it's been a faultless title challenge, but certainly one that has been consistent and well-managed. Here's hoping they let off a bit of steam today and give us an exciting race.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion. And it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Perez, Lance Stroll and Ocon, Leclerc, Sainz, Gasly and Kimi Raikkonen, Verstappen, Alesi, Daniel Ricciardo, Williams, Giovinazzi,
Do some moving up due to
Romain
penalties.
Grosjean and Nicholas Latifi. Fiat, they've taken a grid penalty. Norris, Russell and Alexander Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Penalties ahoy. Yeah, we're just waiting for it to load up. We could overtake Racing Point if we finish well enough here, but I'm actually not sure if our race pace is going to be good enough. It's going to be good, but I don't know how good.
It's been a long season, but let's try to end it on a high note.
Oh, they actually do. They actually seem to think that this is the way to go. That looks pretty good. I just want to be on the fastest tire on the back end of the race.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in
It also
formation.
allows me to be on a
Come up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tires and work the brakes.
on a little bit fresher tires in the second stint versus the cars around me. Just various, various considerations.
Expected. No rain expected for the time being.
Rain is the one thing we're not going to have to worry about in this one. Yeah, we're going to be at a bit of a disadvantage in pace. Because I think the delta on these tires is a second. So we could actually get swamped early here. But we're going to have that advantage at the end of the race. And I think the tire degrades really, really quickly. The soft tire. The AI, they need to have the AI give you a little bit more room. Because they're always trying to overtake in the first couple of corners, and when they do that, they just swipe you.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race.
But yeah, I just think the way they crash into you is just ridiculous sometimes. They'll see an opening and they'll just try to take it regardless of whether or not it's actually there. Latifi is too close. I don't. Overtake and just kind of coast by.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
There isn't any other situation where I envision being swiped by the AI. It's usually just the starts. Because people complain that they're too easy on the starts, they make them like insane aggressive. So they just make ridiculous like 4-car lunges in any kind of gap they perceive.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
There's a yellow flag up here for something.
Yellow flag. Caution.
So Lance Stroll.
The virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta.
So much for overtaking on this lap.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Yeah, the AI actually plays a little bit safe. So if you're close to an AI, you can follow them without getting penalized. We lost Stroll. That's a racing point, actually. So that actually changes a lot in that we might actually be able to swipe Racing Point's position here. Yeah, Latifi is just falling back. So what we need to do is just try to get a good follow on Giovinazzi. Magnussen's a sitting duck. That's a pretty big gaggle of cars in front of me. Verstappen is in front, so Verstappen seems to be hopelessly stuck in this mess as we are right now.
We're trailing our teammate by 3.0 seconds.
Our teammate's ahead of us. Let's save some overtake in case we get a better exit, but we basically end up getting brake checked here. How are they that much worse than me breaking in? Whatever. Obviously, on that first run, Giovinazzi was doing way more braking than we anticipated. And then the second time, it didn't happen again. I wasn't seriously. I had no designs of dive bombing Giovinazzi. Like, literally, like, his braking line was really slow for some reason going through that corner. Like, inexplicably slower. Slow enough that it looks like it's an exploitable weakness. Except that he just surges right by there. I think I got a kind of a bad exit. Yeah, I hate comeback AI. Someone's holding this whole group up. Alright, good. Cars are starting to pit. But yeah, we just need to not be in line with a car in front when we're in the braking zone.
You're in P13.
I feel like it wouldn't happen as much if rear wing damage was actually a thing that existed in these games. For some reason it doesn't. Yeah, they're actually pretty slow going into the braking zone. They're probably running lower brake pressure. That's probably why. Yeah, Giovinazzi slides and loses ground. Yeah, I can see these soft tires beginning to lose grip.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Actually, a whole bunch of cars just pitted. to the side. Just in case the braking goes very wrong. Yeah, their pitting actually left a huge void. And I'm actually quite upset that Giovinazzi quickly filled it. There goes Giovinazzi.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
No DRS. Whatever. Yeah, my teammate's actually going pretty deep on those soft tires.
Giuliano is coming in for his stop. Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
Ah. Bottas kind of forced a panic. Yeah, these tires actually are in really good shape. But yeah, the AI really is really conservative braking there on that corner. Very conservative. It's still surprising me, even the Mercedes. Yeah, we're just falling back here a little bit now. There goes Kimi.
Release.
A little late on the release. Nothing.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Not overly horrendous, but We're releasing to Kvyat. Actually, yeah, Kvyat's behind Kimi Räikkönen.
Kvyat ahead. Gap to car in front is 2.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:57.5.
We just basically got undercut.
The gap to the car ahead is
We're ahead of Norris.
1.6
That's good.
seconds.
I'm just gonna work up some extra fuel. I'm gonna need some to try to make some overtakes here in a little bit.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.5 seconds.
Is that my teammate they're actually on? Yeah, it looks like they're actually on my teammate. Alright, I'm just gonna step out for a minute. I'll be right back. Alright. We're gonna save our ERS for now.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
Yeah, we're basically there now. My teammate's ironically making things difficult. Because he's actually got a pretty good, he's got a pretty good drag and engine setup. So Kimi's actually having a tough time getting him. We're halfway into the stint and not really making any progress. We need to start thinking about where our moves are going to come. We're going to lose Kvyat from this soon enough. Give another bit of a love tap here. Being like, get out of my way. Oh my god. What is all this even? Mistake from my teammate opens the door. Turn this way up. Getting a really good slipstream. And then he just basically blocks us. If I could have been on the outside at that moment, I probably would have had that move. But he went inside, which forces me even further inside, which is just not going to work. He blocked to hold a position he was just going to be pitting on the same lap anyway. That's ridiculous. So now I just need to turn the car up to close down the distance that we lost because Kvyat decided to block.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the softs.
We're basically there. The car got twitchy. Otherwise, I'd have him for sure. That was frustrating as heck. Try to get that a little bit closer on the start finish.
Keep pushing, you're gaining on the car ahead. Pretty much burned off our excess fuel.
Alright, we are close enough now.
Too long to turn the engine down.
Rankin is going inside, we're going out. Outside turns inside, and we've got her. Gotta mine the second DRS zone. This is a one-stop race. I've just realized this.
Is up in first place.
Like, I could easily get 20 laps on this tire.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can. We're leading our teammate by 4.9 seconds.
Just realize it now.
Is coming in for his stop.
Yeah, if we can get this, if we can get 10 laps on the soft tire, one stopping this is a breeze. They're projecting us into 14th place. Ugh.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, we'll be lining up the timesheets at least. We should be ahead of Kimi when we come out too. We're in. Kimi actually pits right behind us.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you
No,
leave
those
the
are
pits.
not
Exit-
good
exit
stops.
now. That was our last stop. No more scheduled
Time-wise,
pit
I
stops.
mean. Looks like Raikkonen's on softs as well, has the same idea as me. Brilliant grip. The signs of soft suppression should break out of that. Should break out of DRS range, which I'm really hoping for. So I can just grip my way past Daniel Kvyat. Yeah, we got him. There's basically no way he's holding that.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Six more laps. Yeah, Kvyat's yesterday's garbage. Signs is tomorrow's. Ocon's on mediums. Probably not going to be able to do a whole lot of anything.
Gap to teammate behind is 5.9 seconds.
Seeing a lot of pit stops here pretty close to the end.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, we're just out of the points as it stands now.
This pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance.
Just a little bit of overtake just to keep us in the vicinity of Carlos Sainz. No, you can't do that. I have that space. He just swiped into me. But it's like, dude, I have that space. My car got really unresponsive. I'm not sure why. If we go far enough back, I might find that I was hit. Or it was the curb. Something like that. I cheated a little bit, but Sainz just basically turned into me. Like, that is like not even a semblance of racing etiquette there. That kind of thing just shouldn't be happening.
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
But I can see how outraged I am by that. That was just... Yeah, Perez is way up. So we're not going to knock Racing Point off its pedestal.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
But Sainz turning into me, that was just ridiculous. Like, I'm on a straightaway occupying space. You can't just swipe into that space.
Nice move. Good job.
About 2 laps to catch Gasly. Well, 2.5.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tires.
Tires are fine. Panicking about the tires.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Gasly's way too far up the road. So we're gonna get, looks like 8th place. I can definitely one-stop this race though, so I'm gonna consider that next season.
This is your final lap of the race.
Yeah, the tires have kind of gone. Bottas wins. Alright.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Should have one-stopped. I think we would have been better off.
It's been a roller coaster.
2-stopping just gives up too much track position, I think.
Held high after an emphatic victory here today. Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. This result narrows the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to give it to Williams. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance.
We ended up 7th.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
6th in the Constructors, which very middle of the road. We're kind of, I think, well above that towards the end of the season.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today? How do you think this team will be feeling after that result? Great.
Okay.
Well, that's everything.
So any new primary sponsor? I think that changes every season. Giuliano and us getting bounced out of Q1. We did like 30. Ah, that's frustrating. We might have chosen the wrong one. That's probably easier if you have like 100% races. I'll take them at 3 mil. Oh, he doesn't want to take 3 million. All right, we signed Nick DeVries. Yeah, you're not going to hold us up for money. He was thinking, I'll get a little bit more if I just... And then we signed someone else. 15 million to get that up. We're gonna increase our resource generation here. That package is in. Set up some activities. Fund a team event. And then maybe some simulator building. Okay. That all looks good to me.
You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully who you select. While you will receive acclaim for beating them, you'll lose acclaim if you fail to do so.
I wanted to keep Alessi, but if he's going to be difficult about money, then we need to have a teammate.
Well, it's great to be back at your headquarters, and I've got to say, an awful lot's changed since we were last here. Let's dive in with some questions. At the moment, you seem to be a solid mid-tier team. What do you think will take your team to the next level? Your team's had their first win in Formula One. Is this a sign of things to come? Your second driver really seems to be improving at a rapid pace. How dedicated are they? Would it be safe to say that in terms of team orders, your career comes first in your team?
No team orders.
Do you see your relationship with your second driver being long-term, or will you be looking for someone else if you're successful?
Okay.
Well, thanks so much as ever for your time. It's hugely appreciated.
Yeah, I'm not paying Alessi over market value. He thinks he's worth more than he actually is. He's not even worth $3 million at his current skill level.
I'm worried about our cash reserves. They're pretty low and we might have to start shutting down facilities.
Whee! Major, what is that? DRS? Yeah, giving us DRS superiority would be very worthwhile. We got some major downforce upgrades that we now have access to as well. Okay. Got 2 milli. Nothing to do here but finish the season. Bam. Oh, Lacey must have got an acclaim boost for his results. That's probably why he thought he was worth more. But he still really wasn't. 21 million. Okay. Gets us to 23. They should have done the negotiation afterwards. After the season, then. They should also let me lock a guy into a long-term contract. Just a few gripes. Team overview. Looking for kind of a gold glow on this. Discard. I don't actually like the way that looks too much. Ooh, I like that helmet. Suit. That actually looks a little bit ugly. Ooh, that might be the one. Get kind of a green going on that. Let's discard that change quick. I want the black to actually be kind of green. And we'll actually make this black. This part maybe blue. A little bit darker luminance. And that gets our team color. And then this part. See if we can find a gold, little gold hue. Yeah, okay, let's accept that. Ah, the hat's yellow. Wolf. Actually determines the color of the front bill of the hat. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. The gloves. There they are. I think we just permanently switched to the stars and stripes for that. Give her some country-related personality. Team deets. We can choose a different sponsor. $651. Yeah, we did 100, so I'm gonna, on the basis of that, sign that. Power unit. We're ahead of Renault. We can actually afford the Mercedes engine, so I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, and then we'll have like $24 million. I don't want to be deficient in engine on the second season. Livery select. Can't change the color on the, huh? We're going to change the color on streamlined. Trying to find where we were at. Color 2. Get a little bit of the gold hue going. Yellow goldish. And then we'll match that up with our team color. Accept. We'll equip that one. All right, back we go. A little bit different looking livery. Team badge. We'll keep that the same. Team colors. That'll be our change, I think. Going more towards the gold for a tertiary color. And advance. Oh, you can select different season lengths. We're gonna do the full season. I mean, come on. Lets you change the settings between seasons too. Okay. We're fine with all that. Preseason driver press tour. Preseason merchandise sale. We can give ourselves. Oh man, we can get resource points like crazy. What if we change that to merch? Huh, they do let me stick it in. Yeah, okay. Our upgrades actually do stay, and so we now have the fastest engine. Okay, facilities. We're going to get our resource point generation up, and also to sponsor relations, increase the claim improvement speed, positive effects from team activities. I need to get these things upgraded badly. Our second driver's really been suffering. How much will this cost to improve? 4.5. Okay. I just want to keep the cash flow up. So yeah, let's advance time. Bang.
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
So I got thousands upon thousands of resource points. Facility. That's going to take a little bit longer. Yeah, we're gonna go to car reveal. We've been chugging along the upgrades now. Engine morale is poor. Loads of minor, but we do have a major on the horizon. Mercedes has hit back a little bit on the upgrade front. Let's get some minor aero development in. Those are 775. Pretty big failure chance on those. Let's get some tire wear upgrades on. And then at some point, I'm just going to need to do some resource point. It's only 700 points. But yeah, we're looking good. Facilities, quality control. Yeah, just gonna be mindful about spending too much money early on. What is our current sponsorship? Our current sponsorship situation. Clear a total of 100 laps. We might need to change this one because we might not be doing enough laps. Okay. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already done so, feel free to follow button one time or sub, like, share if you are watching on YouTube. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you again next time. Until then, later on, guys.